I'm Jim Haler, Product Manager for Yamaha Drums. Welcome to NAMM 2016. The big product launch for us is the reissue and the relaunch of the iconic Recording Custom drum set. Recording Custom was in our lineup for over 40 years. It's known as the most recorded drum set in history. So what we did is we worked with the same artist that developed the original Recording Custom, Dr. Steve Gadd, and we built this from the ground up using Steve and his expertise in his ears to make the kind of the modern version. The original kit was designed for like 70s era recording technology. What we did with this kit, we did just a few little tweaks to modernize it to match up with modern recording technology. The original kit was made with Japanese birch. What we did is we sourced birch from North America. Identical grain pattern, similar density, the same kind of total characteristics as the original Japanese birch, but that gives us a really good, even supply that we can rely on so we can get the quality we need to get for the consistency that we're known for. Major differences that you're going to notice between the original Recording Custom and this particular kit is, besides the source of the birch, what we did is we experimented with different bass drum thicknesses. So with Steve, we got together, we did 6-ply, 7-ply, and 8-ply shells, and Steve settled on the sound of the 6-ply shell. Then we started working on bearing edges. So we did the original 60-degree edge from the original kit, and then we did the 45-degree edges for the latest version of the Recording Custom, and then we experimented, we cut a 30-degree edge. Well, Steve liked the 30-degree edge the best of all. So we went with that. We tried the new Yes 3, and it changed the characteristic of the drum too much. So we went back to the original Yes system, and it dialed it in and made it perfect. So what we've really created is just a little bit modern version of the original Recording Custom. The drums will ship stock with coated ambassadors on the toms, and then the bass drum's going to ship with a coated Power Stroke 3. And that's all from input from Steve Gadd. The only continuity that we kept with the other lines is we're using the same bass drum spurs that we're using on the Absolute Hybrid Maple and the Live Custom, the same bass drum mount, and the same floor tom leg brackets. We're offering the bass drums in 18x14, 20x16. The 22-inch bass drum is going to come in a 14, a 16, and an 18-inch step, and the 24 is going to come in a 14 or a 16. Now we're offering 4 finishes in the Recording Custom. We brought back the real wood finish that goes all the way back to the original 9000 series before it was even called Recording Custom. Then we brought in, of course, solid black. We had to do solid black, so we've got a solid black kit there. And then instead of doing cherry wood, we wanted to do a little more contemporary finish we're doing in the new factory. So we're doing the classic walnut. We brought that over from the Absolute Hybrid Maple. And then to add a little pizzazz and kind of go outside the box for Yamaha, we're doing the surf green with the real wood hoops. The other thing that we kind of tweaked on this kit is we still have the high tension lugs that's an important part of the Recording Custom sound. So the high tension lugs, we sleeked it out a little bit. It's a little more modern sort of a look to it. And then we experimented with two ways of doing the lugs. We played them stock as just the casting, and then we put a little bit of weight in the lug to add a little mass to the shell. And Steve said that zeroed it in, did exactly what he wanted Recording Custom to be. So you get that Recording Custom, that punch and that quick, precise tone, and then it just goes away. It doesn't tail off really slow. It just speaks and goes away. So it's a very musical, precise sounding drum. All right, well, that wraps up Recording Custom 2016. If you have any further questions, please contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.